On this episode, we're discussing what a supplemental tax bill is and what month is better to sell your property, January or February.
You ask real estate questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask Daniel Los Angeles Show.
Welcome everybody to episode 31 of the Ask Daniel Los Angeles Show. We've got 4 really good real estate questions for you, so let's get started.
Anna asks, I heard the holiday season in general is not a good time to sell a property. What are your thoughts?
So far this year, a lot of buyers are having difficulty purchasing a property. There's been little inventory, and so there's been multiple offer situations, and buyers are just getting defeated left and right. So now those same buyers going into the holiday season are focused. They are ready to buy a property. And typically this time of year is going to be slower once the holiday season kicks off, but I'm predicting that it's going to be hot. And the reason why is because these buyers have been defeated. They are now going to be serious buyers putting in serious down payments and are ready to buy right then and there in the holiday season.
Mark asks, I bought my home a couple of months ago, and now all of a sudden I received a supplemental tax bill in the mail. Who's supposed to pay that tax bill? Me or the previous homeowner?
After a change of ownership in a property, that property gets reassessed for tax purposes. So maybe it was sold back in the 70s for $50,000, and now you just bought the home for $750,000. So those years, that homeowner was paying a low tax fee all those years, but now Uncle Sam wants his cut. And so they're going to reassess your property's value, and they're going to tax you on that new number. And so basically think of it as a catch-up for all of those years. And the government is now going to send you, the buyer, what's called a supplemental tax bill. So in that example that I just gave you, that actually happened to my client, and they got about a $5,000 supplemental tax bill. So when you're purchasing a home, you have to be aware that this bill, this tax, is going to be coming just within a couple of weeks of when you bought the home. So you got to prepare for that in your budget.
Bob asks, which month is better to put a home up for sale, January or February?
A lot of buyers during the holiday season, they put their home search on hold. They don't want to be sent any property reports, nothing. They're taking a break. January 1st, they're calling me up saying, hey Daniel, I'm ready to begin my search again. All right. As a home seller, you need to anticipate this happening. So if you're debating between selling in January or February, keep in mind, January, my phone is blowing up from buyers. So you should have your property on the market in January to get that initial wave of buyers that are coming in. If you wait until February, that could be a problem because at that point, all those buyers are now buying properties and you might miss that initial wave. And in February, it's just going to slow down a little bit. That's just what naturally happens every single year. So if you're debating between January and February to put your home on the market, choose January.
Rob asks, I'm about to close escrow and sell my home. Do I have to hire a professional cleaning company before I move out?
So I'm going to read to you what the purchase contract says the condition of the property needs to be in. It needs to be maintained in substantially the same condition as on the date of acceptance. So when the buyer and the seller both came to terms and you both entered into escrow, whatever the property was in, the condition the property was in, that's how the seller has to deliver it to the buyer. So do you have to get a cleaning company out there and really do a deep clean on the property? No. You just have to leave it in the condition that it was in when you both entered contract. That is it for episode 31 of the Ask Daniel Los Angeles Show. You can also find me on TikTok. That's another new emerging social media platform. Search Daniel Los Angeles. You keep asking real estate questions and I'll keep answering them.